Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Arizona facing Villanova.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
A look at Arizona's starting group. They've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lewis in at the 5. Down low, layup off the pick. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Now here's Lawson. And it's blocked. They recover it. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Here's Villanova.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Lewis on the way. Arizona moving the ball around. And it's blocked. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. It's deflected. And here's Lawson. Lewis outside. Feeds to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Lawson outside. Missed inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Ilgauskas a screen on Johnson. Now Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to feel the team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. The key word with Arizona, Clark, is consistency. Always in the tournament, usually make it a few rounds.
Yeah, and typically there's a top seed is why they do that. Since '85, Arizona's only missed the tournament one time.
Arizona with another miss.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
There's the pick. Clock at 6. Villanova needs to get off a shot here. With 1 on the clock, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
So on the floor for Villanova, Freak in at point guard. Clarkson is out there with Jones. Then there's Foster, and it's Moore in at the 5 down low. Shot to end this cold run, Carter. Can't hit. Villanova goes the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. 1:57 left here in the first half of basketball. To the paint and stolen by Hollins. Goodwin with it. Carter, the pass to Hollins. He dishes it to Goodwin. Nobody near. Williams hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won.
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Taking a look at Arizona. We got Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell is out there with Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5 spot. Count it, and the Villanova lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hollis Jefferson.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Morris checked in for Villanova. Jones comes in for Miller.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
There's a good screen. The screen from Ewing. Goodwin kicks to Ewing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Floyd are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And that one's good. Free.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Arizona trails by 6. Goodwin kicks to Carter. It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Freak. He has 6. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Moore. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, with Foy and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
And that Villanova team with Foy and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Beals check in for Bryant. Landry, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here is Carter. Williams dishes to Carter. The feed to Roberts. Landry passes to Ewing. Got a piece of it. And here is Beal. Now Freak to the middle. Here's Cooper, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Both teams changing it up here. Arizona trails by 10. Freak, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lewis against Ross. Lewis kicks to Lawson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Talk about great numbers for Freak. He's got 11 points, and he hasn't wasted his chances from the charity stripe. A lot of points there.
Yeah, more than you'd expect from any other player. It's amazing how much time he spent there today.
Lawson outside. Back to Lewis. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Lewis on top. Buries the 20-footer.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever. One of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
Cooper, he's checked in for Villanova. Lewis with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 number 1 seeds and also 2 number 2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Lewis dishes to Lawson. And the lead is down inside single digits. 41 seconds left here in the second half. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Ilgauskas' screen on Lawson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So he gets them both.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.